all you gotta do is what's up.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Matt back. So today, we're finally gonna be doing the video on exactly what happened. All right, I've been talking about this video for a long time, and today I finally got my boy over, man. I've known this dude for over 10 years, man. Very long time. All right, Antonio, say what's up.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? It's my boy Antonio in the back, man. That's my old Fortnite partner. But yeah, man. So I think the way I'm gonna start this video off, we haven't really gone over anything because I want the reactions to be genuine. Okay. It's a little bit difficult. I don't know exactly how this is gonna come out to look just because we're not filming in the normal place, man. We're back in the garage. Okay. My room's a little fucked up right now, and and it is what it is. All right. Another thing, I'm gonna try to stop cussing so much, man. I know that YouTube's not super fond of that, but anyway, this is my boy Lionel. We'll give shout outs at the end, all that good stuff. But if you want to go check him out right now, Instagram's og.akeem, making some good music over there. He's got some good shit going on, so go check him out, man. But yeah, dude, we're gonna hop right into it. This all happened last year around like April, or
it's been that long.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time, bro. It really has. But yeah, man. So what were we doing?
Man, shit.
And we can be honest now, bro, because the case is over. Case closed. All right. So I can tell everything.
I know for a fact we was going to sell. I know you was going to sell some shit. So
had some butt on me.
But besides that, I don't think we was really about to do shit. I think we were just making sales at that point. But yeah, we was going to sell a fucking quad in my neighborhood. So we pull up, we looking for the address, can't find the crib, and we pull around and shit, and we see this nigga walking, this white dude. I don't know him, but he say he looked familiar, like he know the dude. So we pull back around and we see him, and he's like, yo, like, woody woo, that's him, that's David, like whatever. Can we say his name? Can I say his name?
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, well, I didn't even know it was him at first.
So he thinks, you know what I'm saying? Yo, is that David? That look like David.
I had a strong suspicion.
You know what I'm saying? Right? I think that's David. So we pulling the loop, like we pulling a U-turn right there, and he like.
We didn't even pull in the loop. I just stopped in the middle of the street, bro.
Nah, cause we still made the U-turn.
Oh, to come back around and see him. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
We pulled the U-turn because you were like, you know what? Fuck it, yo, homie. Ask him what his name is. I'm like, pull the window down. Hey, homie, what's your name? David. I look over at my homie, and homie's out the car. This nigga not even in the car no more. So like, yeah, this nigga's hopping out. I'm like, I look over, this nigga, David on the other side of the car. So now I'm like, all right, let me hop out the whip. I hop out. He like, homie's like, you gotta run your shit, bro. He was like, I didn't hear that part, but before I hopped out, you was like, you remember me, bro? And homie ain't even know who he was. Like,
he was playing dumb, bro. He knew exactly who I was.
He probably did, but at that point he was like, nah, I don't even know who you is. And he's like, well, you gotta run your shit. So
run it.
He was like, I ain't got nothing. And bro has headphones in, cause when I asked him who he was, he had to take his headphones out. He didn't hear me the first time. So bro was like, well, what you listening to music on? He was like, my iPod. The nigga just snatched that shit out of his hand. Well, it's mine now, nigga. So he grabbed the phone. It's actually a fucking iPhone. So he grabbed the phone. We hop back in the car. We peel off. And I don't even remember what we did after that. I think we just went back to your crib.
Nah, you know what we did? We went to Target and we took the SIM card out, man.
Yeah,
I snapped that shit in half. Took the SIM card out.
We needed something to get the fucking piece off.
Yeah, so we went in there, opened a bag of paper clips or a box of paper clips, took that shit out, and so, you know, like I said, man, we pulled up on him. I didn't know if it was him or not. We circled back around and dropped the window. I said, yo, Lionel. So as the dude what his name is, bro. I said, on God, if he replies David, bro, we're about to have an issue. So he drops the window. Lionel's like, bro, what's your name, bro? And he takes off his headphones. He's like, David. I said, all right. So I hop out the car while he's still looking at him. I circle around and yeah, I told him, I said, look, bro, I said, you remember me? He was like, nah. Well, let me explain kind of what happened before that. The dude had jumped me, all right? Back when I was like, I don't know, I was still a kid, man. But he jumped me. He took some of my stuff, man, and I didn't like it. And And he used to run with some people that claimed GD and, you know, this, that, and the other gangster disciple. And he wasn't affiliated or anything like that. I mean, this guy was a clown. This guy was a goober.
Fat white boy, like, nerdy ass nigga. Like, he went to our school. I've never, like, I've seen this kid. I have no idea who this nigga is. Like, he's just a random ass, like, nobody. Like, he's unknown, for real. Like, nobody knows that nigga. Like,
so, yeah, bro. So, I hop out the car. And like I said, we were going to sell a quad. You know, I'm looking for the address or whatever. The sale never even got made. I mean, after this happened, I said, screw that money. I'm good. I'm going back home and I'm chilling. I'm happy. This is a dub for the day. And so we go back. I think we smoked after that. You know, hung out, talked a little bit. And, you know, a day goes by. And I'm like, all right, we're all good, man. You know, everything's straight. It is what it is.
Facts.
And 2 days later, I'm sitting out on my porch. You know, here I am. I got I think it was like just 2 grams, bro.
And what? Remember, right before that, the night before, we went out to that restaurant.
Oh, dude,
in Norfolk.
I'll talk about that. So, the night before I got arrested, we went out to Norfolk. I had just went out to this smoke shop, bought a nice little glass piece. It was beautiful. What's up?
What's crazy? That day, we got stupid fucked up, bro.
Oh, we were dumb.
We were dumb fucked up, and this nigga went to the fucking. This nigga went to the fucking smoke shop, and bought 2 CBD brownies.
Oh yeah.
And we going to like my homie's fashion show or whatever. So on the way there, after we just smoked with like your homie Carol, we just got done doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
So we just got done smoking. Homie go buy 2 CBD brownies. And we were riding up to Norfolk just eating a brownie, bro. Like, just getting straight.
And I didn't think they were going to work, bro. I was like, CBD brownies.
So we ate about like half of the shit.
I ate the whole thing.
He ate the whole thing. I ate like half of it. You know what I'm saying? And like, sure enough, we pulling up into Norfolk, and boy, that shit was kicking. Cause
I wanted to walk around for a little bit, and then afterwards it started hitting me. I was like, nah. But I went out to that smoke shop, man. I dropped about, I don't know, 80, 90 bucks on a new glass piece, bro. And like, when you hit it, it would change different colors, man. It was really cool. And I think I had that in the car. I had a bowl in the car. I had a little bong in the back, just a little mini one. I had a bunch of shit going on, man. So we're rolling up to Norfolk. We're smoking in the car on the way. We're all having a good time, you know, hanging out. And
we was on some reckless shit for real.
Yeah. This could have been easily avoided. I mean, but nothing happened that night. You know, so we go up. It's our boy Jose's fashion show. He's like, I don't know if he was running it or if he was just sponsoring clothes in the place. But we pull up. We meet up with, at the time, some of our friends, Danny and some other people, Miguel. There was a bunch of people there that we knew. And
fuck that nigga Danny.
That's a story for another day. Yeah. I'll have him back on here, man. A story for another day. But yeah, man. So we're out smoking, having a good time. We go out to a super nice dinner, man. You know, I dropped. I don't even know, man.
Quick question: do you even remember what the name of that restaurant was?
Dude, I've tried so hard to figure it out.
I'm trying to find that.
I can't find it, dude. So like we go in there, man, and like we have the owner of the store prepare us our food. I mean, you know, it was right before they were about to close. I said, look, I'll pay extra, man. We're just trying to get something to eat. Super nice restaurant.
The thing was, they were closed, and the lady on the piano went to the back to ask, and the manager was like, nah, bring them in. Like they looked out. Eat.
So I ordered I don't know, $70, $80 meal, steak, you know, I went all out, man. You know what? I even bought the roses. There was roses on the tables of all the different tables. I went out and took like, I don't even think I bought them. I think I just took them.
No, I think you just took them.
I think I did take them. So, because I was getting my girl something. It was right, I think, was it Valentine's Day or something coming up?
You said this was like April, so.
Could have been, yeah.
You were just getting them for, I think y'all was fighting or some shit.
Yeah, so I was just getting her some roses, man. I still didn't care at the time. So I go by the tables, pick up the roses, you know what I mean, and we leave the store. That night, everything's cool, you know, I'm hanging out, smoking, chilling. The next day I wake up and I'm on my porch about to sell, right? And the girl pulls up, and before that, a K9 unit pulls up to my house. And I'm like, all right, you know, whatever, this could be anything. They're probably just sitting on the block, you know, whatever. And he gets out of the car, and I'm like, all right, probably should go back in the house. So I start getting up to turn around. He's like, hey, you, come here. I was like, nope. And he said my name. He said, are you Matt? And then my last name, all right? And I turned around, and I already knew, you know, what time it was, man. I didn't think that it was about what happened with David. That was long gone out of my mind. I thought it was about, you know, selling. I was like, you know, it is what it is. If you have my address, you know my name already, you know, there's no point in trying to keep getting away. If you don't know me, it's different. But he knew exactly who I was. And he pulls up and he puts me in handcuffs right away. Instantly puts me in handcuffs. Didn't ask me any questions or anything after my name. So the girl pulls up to buy, you know, 2 G's or whatever it was. My hands are behind my back. I'm facing the car. And she just does a U-turn. Just completely comes in, leaves the neighborhood. The cop's like, do you know her? No clue. And at the time, I was in my car too. Like it was right as I was, you know, I had just rolled a nice big blunt. Hadn't even got to light it. Tragic. And that blunt never got smoked. Tragic. It was thrown in the evidence locker, man. It was a nice one. Tragic. And yeah, dude, it sucked. But yeah, so eventually he takes me down to the station once he, you know, confirms who I am, and you know, confirms my identity, all that stuff. Takes me down to the station and slaps me in a detective's office. All right. Now I didn't know this, but they had already gone through my car because they smelled marijuana. They had probable cause. And man, I keep forgetting parts, right? So before they even take me down there, he asked me if I have anything in my pockets. I said nope. And he reaches in my pockets and pulls out a bag of bud, all right? And this is where I give props to this cop, man, because he, you know, at the time I thought it helped. It didn't really help in the end, but he didn't know that, you know. But he was like, look, he said, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to put this over by your mailbox. He said, and I never saw this. I said, I appreciate that, man, I really do. And so he brought me down there. The detectives come in and start talking to me. They were like, where were you, April, you know, whatever day this happened. So I was at the beach. He said, with who? I said, my girlfriend. He was like, what's your name? I said, I'm not giving you her name. He was like, why? I said, because I'm not trying to bring her into this. I said, it is what it is. He said, okay. He said, what kind of car you drive? I said, I drive a red Toyota Camry. And the description that the little snitch gave the police was that it was a red 4-door car. You know, and that's exactly what I drove. And, you know, so it kind of sucked. I mean, they kind of had everything they needed. And once they found out, you know, that I confirmed that I drove that red car, he said, look, we're going to get a search warrant for your house and for your car. Is there anything else I'm going to find? I said, well, if you're already getting the search warrant, I want to see it first. So he showed me a copy of the search warrant that they got. I said, all right, you're going to find some bud in there, man. He said, how much? I said, you're going to find a lot of bud in there. And I said, it's no meager amount of weed. And so he went in, and it took like 6 or 7 people to come into my house and take all that stuff out. They took my AK-47 out. They took a bunch of guns, man. And it is what it is. But yeah, so they put me in jail, do the intake and all that. And right now I'm freaking out. I'm like, man, I'm not trying to go to jail. I was like, I didn't know what it's gonna be like. I wasn't really freaking out. I just wasn't comfortable. All right. And I don't know. I met a few people down there in the bullpen is what they call it when you're first going in, and before you even get to the cell, or you get to the jail or anything. You know, so another thing, you know, I'm going over to the medical unit so that they can check me in, process me in, and all that good stuff. And she wants to start giving me shots and draw my blood, and I said, what if I refuse to do that? She said, well, then you'll be put in solitary confinement right next to people who are smearing shit on the walls. I said, all right, well, go ahead and do what you got to do. So I gave her my arm, and she injected me with some shit, and I don't even know what it was. It was a tuberculosis shot. Didn't have any problem with that. But it was bad, dude. It really sucked. I mean, and I'll talk about this too, man. The feelings you have when you're in that detective's office, that's where you find out if your boy's a snitch or not. Because outside of there, bro, people are going to be who they want to be. I mean, regardless of whatever they say, whatever they claim, that's irrelevant. When they go into a detective's office, man, they close that door, and it's just you and him, I mean, people will say anything to get out of trouble, man. They really will. So my advice to all of you guys, if you ever find yourself in that situation, is don't say anything. I mean, ask for a lawyer right away, and that is what it is. And they're going to threaten you. They're going to say you're going to go to jail, and you might go to jail. But at the same time, you're not incriminating yourself. You know, you're not saying anything that you're going to regret, because you've got to understand these people are trained to get information out of you. They're trained to see when you're lying. They're trained to see when you're telling the truth, all that kind of stuff, man. So my advice, like I said, man, just go in there and keep your damn mouth shut, and you'll be just fine. Mostly. I mean, if they got evidence against you, you know, they got a witness or camera footage, it's a different story. But the less you say, the better. But yeah, man, I'll have him back on the show, man. We're going to do a live stream after this, and it'll be pretty fun, man. So I'll probably have that uploaded too. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like, a comment, and a sub. Tell me what you think. Go check out his channel, og.akeem, og.akem. You want to give a shout out to your channel?
I don't have a channel, but shout out, guys.
Shout out, guys.
Tonyo's a fruit cup, yeah.
Oh, Tony, you're funny.
Y'all can go follow me on Instagram, og.akeem. Follow me on SoundCloud, Akeem, A-K-E-M. So,
yeah, man, it is what it is. Like I said, I've been waiting to do this video for a while, man. And yeah, for all those, like I said in the last video, who thought I was innocent, I appreciate you, but nah, I did that shit. I did that shit.
Yeah, that shit really did happen, though. No cap. Like,
and we've had a lot of stories, man. We have stories of us going out and shooting off AKs and doing crazy shit. So I have him back on the show, man. He's been there for a lot of the dumb shit I've done, man. But
yeah, we've been through some stupid ass shit.
But it is what it is, man. Make sure to check out the live stream after this, man, and y'all take it easy, man.